Alright folks, hello and welcome to another Birthday Tuesday. And today we have something that this actually came up a little bit randomly. I think it was last Thursday we were playing that amulet version that Jose was messing around with. Which was with Bloodbraid Elves and stuff. So basically we were able to turn to a Trinisphere against Blue-Red Prowess in one of the matchups that we did win. And I was like, well, this is pretty nasty. So basically, I thought that I wanted to see if there was a way to make a deck that's similar to the Legacy version of this deck, which actually has been doing pretty well online. But basically a Titan Stompy deck using Simian Spirit Guide to speed up Chalices of the Voids and Trinisphere into play, and kind of like using these lock pieces to buy time and eventually just winning the game thanks to Dryad and Prime Time and stuff. So I have no idea about the viability of this deck. Of course, I base this off, I just say the Legacy version, and the Legacy version has, number one, it has Ancient Tomb, which is kind of a big deal. It also has Mox Diamond, which is miles better than Simian Spirit Guide. Then it has access to Once Upon a Time, and finally it has access to card like Crimson Zenith. So this deck has a lot of tools that we don't have access to in Modern. But this is what Birthday Tuesday is about, right? Like trying to see if we can actually figure out a way to make this work. So basically what I'm doing is I use Steve and Explore as early ramp, and then Simian Spirit Guide in order to be able to power out Chalice or Trinisphere, like I guess turn 1 Chalices and turn 2 Trinispheres. I guess if we have double Simian Spirit Guide, turn 1 Trinisphere. I don't know how often I'm actually going to want to do this, because that sounds pretty rough. But it could be interesting. And then we have, besides a ramp, we have access to Udo, and we have access to Dryad, and of course Titan. We don't have access to Greens and Zenith, obviously, so I'm playing Summoner's Pact instead. Not great with Trinisphere, granted. I am well aware of this, but it is what you gotta do, I guess. And Tireless Tracker as a way to get value. Thalia with the tier 1 sub. Thundercats. Hell yeah. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold, Thalia. Maybe Fierce Empath instead? No, because I want to be able to fetch for this, guys, right? There are gonna be situations where I want to be able to fetch for some of, for like Dryad, Steve, or Tracker, and even in post-Cyber the games, Baloth. And Empath actually does not get me those, so I thought about Empath, but like just Pact seems like the better option. Well, as far as the mana base goes, I kind of base this mana base off of the Titan field decks. You know, using Field of the Dead, castles, 4 castles, caverns, sorry, 4 castles, and then like kind of like a tiny splash of amulet mana with the one of Simit Ghost Chamber and Tolaria West in order to be able to bounce. I'm not playing Vesuva. Maybe I should be playing Vesuva, but I'm not. This is the very first rough off the deck for sure. This Cyber has Gust and Dispute, Dismember, Veil of Summer. These are kind of like the interactive spells. Then we have Tracker against the value decks, Baloth against the aggro strategies and discard spell decks, Ashiok for other Titan decks, and I don't even know. Ashiok's just a fine card. And Damping Sphere as extra lock pieces against the combo decks. No idea how this is gonna work out. I just basically theory crafted this deck. Maybe I broke the format. Who knows? Who knows? All right, we gotta you choose the deck there. All right, Larry, you're gonna have to PM me the deck that you want me to be playing, and we'll work it out. Pact and Trini, what a combo. Yeah, I know. It's not great, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Okay. Turn to Trinisphere. This is not a coward stream. This is certainly not a coward stream. Also, my opponent has a Sprite Dragon emote, avatar, sorry, so they are definitely on Blue Red Prowess. Alright. We got gotcha. We got got, chat. Damn. Good stuff. They are on green Tron, so I think that I want to be doing this. Next turn we can play Tracker and 2 lands and crack a clue. Put some pressure in play. Alright, we probably cannot beat that guy. I mean, I guess if they don't have anything else, we clear this dude next turn. Got my Trinisphere. Last seen deck is Infect. So I guess my opponent got us on multiple ways. Damn. We got next level, chat. We got next leveled. I'm also like not respecting Tron at all, right? I think Chalice is fine against Tron. I don't think I want Trinisphere, but I do think the Chalice is actually a fine card against Tron. We can just like play it for 1 and you really mess with their cycling thingies. So the best draw we can find here is probably what? Field. I think we have a field. Oh wow, we can actually cast Simian Spirit Guide. How sick is that? Hello there. I mean, they need to not have the Mog, because if they have the Mog, we're dead, but... Eugene. We may be able to beat Eugene. It's kind of fucked up. Simian Spirit Guide, easy. Field of Ruin and Ghost Quarter? Permutant is a better card than Ignore Karn. That's true. That's true. So unless they have another Karn and they plus somehow, that would suck, but if we untap, we're probably gonna win. I dare to say. They have Ulamog? Fuck. Oh, Ballista? Oh, we can beat Ballista. We don't care about Ballista. Easy. Get wrecked, opponent. Get wrecked. Get the Trinispheres out of here. Give me Damping Spheres, and I guess Ashiox. I almost conceded too. Yeah, I guess so. I don't like Ashiok. I think I'm just going to. Like, should I get Trackers instead of Ashiok, maybe? How about Bad Mana Leak? I kind of like Bad Mana Leak better than Ashiok. Tron math. Classic Tron. I love how we have 34 mana sources. 38 if we count Steve's. It's just good deck building. Let's get the ETB tap land out of the way real quick. So I would love to... Like, if they don't show me Tron here, that would be great, because I... Ugh. Damn it. I think we have to do this, actually. Which kind of sucks. The good thing is, with any untapped land, we're going to be able to Titan, not this turn, but the following. Oblivion Stone. Why not explore the damping? Because that uses my Simian Spirit Guide, and I don't want to use my Simian Spirit Guide because I want to cast my prime time ahead of schedule. That's why I don't want a Damping Sphere. So next turn we can actually just Titan. We force the O-Stone activation, but the Titan actually scrying. So they're gonna find Tron. It doesn't really matter. What is this pile? It's called the Brew. Leviathan. Forest. Snow Forest. So, Field of the Dead, Field of Ruin. Also just realized that I have no answers to enchantments in my sideboard. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Just gonna main phase this for no reason. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to Titan for Simic plus Ghost Squatter. Ghost Squatter the Ursus Mine. Where are our ancient tombs? Yeah, I know. Worm coil. Okay. No Dryad. Alright, Theogil with the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, Theogil. I appreciate your support. Thank you. So we're gonna do Field of the Dead, and we used our bounce land, so I guess we're gonna want a second bounce land when we rebuild this deck. We only have one bounce land and we already got it. Did my opponent just willingly not kill my Primeval Titan? Is that something that just happened? Does my opponent not know what happens when you don't kill my Primeval? Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. What's up, Theogil? How's it going? Tron players. Yeah, they could have played a little bit tighter. I'm gonna say that. All right, so already we are realizing a couple of things for the list. Where is it here? So number one is I think we want a second copy of Simic Growth Chamber because of the situation that just came up. Probably over the something like this, the third basic forest. And we want access to some answer to enchantments, which I forgot to add. Whoops. Reclamation Stage or Force of Vigor? Only one bounce, I figure at least 8. Turn 1 Chalice. Keep. This is the life we chose, chat. Should I get a... I think I'm just gonna get a breeding pool. You want exploration in modern? I actually don't want exploration in modern because if exploration gets to modern, then Amulet is probably gonna be broken, and then people are gonna be saying, "Oh, but you know, we gotta ban it," blah 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 blah. And I'm kind of over the ban discussion, so. Turn 1 Chalice is best life. It's an okay life. I'm not arguing that. Watch them double Simian Spirit kind of Blood Moon. Oh, that's good. That was good. What is this? Stoneforge? Yeah. Is there a reason for me to crack now? Not really, right? Also, why would they get Batter Skull? That's a terrible draw. Prime time? Steve. I mean, I guess next turn we get to start triggering field, so that is something. As long as they don't have the sword, I think we're fine. Where's there one of Waterloo Grove? I never liked Waterloo Grove in this kind of deck. If they don't have sword though, then they made a pretty big mistake. Like if you're playing against any, if you're playing against any Titan deck at all, it doesn't matter what it is. The first equipment that you go get, 100% of the time, no exceptions, has to be Sword of Feast and Famine. And there's no argument that you can use that will be defensible. Like it's just wrong if you do not get Sword of Feast and Famine. Is what I'm trying to say. The Ghost of Tom Cho, thank you for the follow. How many cards are in this list if you're being a prison player? 0. Where are my business spells? Where are they? I want my business spells, chat. I don't even know me anymore. What if they kill a Stone for Mystic? They're at 1 and you have no creatures and no other cards in hand. You have 5 mana. Still no sheeps, because like you're playing against a Titan deck, so they probably cannot kill the Titan, the Stoneforge. Damn it! To be fair, 34 of our draws are mana, so it's not that surprising that we're flooding like this. On the other hand, we went 16 cards deep, and literally all we found has been mana and 1 chalice. So like, it's not that unlikely, but it's still pretty damn unlikely. Big Tef. Okay. This is when we start losing the game. Covered on ape. Probably not. Probably not. I will double block. Did I miss a land drop at some point? Seems like they missed a land drop at some point. Is there any possibility to mix the amulet with a red, black, splash, and Karn? Yep. Everything is a possibility. Don't let your memes be dreams. Look at this monkey being cast right here. I mean, the good thing is that we have the path to Exiles of the World looked up, so that's nice. Oh, they have sword. Well, now we're in trouble. Well, not only are we in trouble, but we are probably dead here. Imagine sharks being able to wield swords. It's an interesting concept, for sure. Here comes the skull. I guess if we draw Titan, we are pretty close to stabilizing, aren't we? Maybe show me a possible list that mixes two comps. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be good, Saraki Kansaki. Like you're gonna be fine, but you can make it happen. It's probably not gonna be good. The more that you throw into Amulet, the worse that it becomes overall. If you are not like, if you want to grab onto too many different concepts, that's where you start messing up. Black Thunder X, thank you so much for the Twitch sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. For the 10th month already. Thank you for the support. But yeah, usually the lists that I have are lists that I enjoy playing or that I think are good. And I am not gonna put together a list for you, unfortunately. unless you have like a donation list that you'd like me to put together, I would be into that. But like I'm not just gonna throw. It's time consuming, you know. Okay, so I guess is Trinisphere or Chalice better? What kind of music do I make? What do I make, or what do I like, or what do I play? Usually what I play is I play in different cover bands around here in LA. I mean, I used to at least. Now not so much. Classic Numbo. But yeah, that is my favorite band that I've ever played with, is that one that I just shared right there. Sure. Should I Chalice on 2? I think I should Chalice. It's possible we also want to Steve on 2, because if we Steve on 2, then we can Tracker plus land on 3. Actually, I don't think... Yeah, I think we're gonna Steve on 2, actually. Again, going for the Batter Skull. I don't think my opponent understands how this matchup works. So this, yeah, I think I'm just gonna Chalice plus Steve here instead of Tracker. Last question then. In which case you choose a version instead of another? I'm asking because I'm making the version with the red splash on paper, but I can still make the black and Karn versions too, so it would be interesting to understand when to use one of them instead of the other. I made a full 3-hour video about this. In fact, I did. Did you watch all of my demystifying videos? Because I go over that on, I think, the 2nd or 3rd. What? That's a really weird attack. If you check out my demystifying videos, you're gonna have all of that information is gonna be there. Well, I'd rather have more mana than less mana, so let's have more mana. Is my opponent minuser? Let's see, they are minuser. Classic. Classic. Well, actually, well. Yeah, I think I'm actually, like, we have path. We have path locked up, so I think I'm just going to just play Titan here. I just want to take and hang with the cool boys, yeah. But yeah, sorry if that's a short answer, Saki Kensaki. It's just I already have, like, I made those videos specifically because of that question. So, you know, yeah, that. Okay, so we get to attack Ashiok here. We don't get a trigger, but like we just have a 6/6, which is okay. And my opponent continues minusing. What is going on? Why does this happen so often? Why does this happen so often? Like, I understand this happening every now and then, but it just happens all the time. It's crazy. It just happens all the time. Thanks for the answer. Yeah, for sure, anytime. Sorry if I'm not being, you know, particularly explicit about them. It's just that, you know, I made those videos precisely so to cover those specific situations. So Tracker's just so much gas. Tracker's so good. I guess there is the possibility that they have a second Ashiok. All right. That is a pretty big deal. That is a pretty big deal. So now we're gonna be looking for Dryad, basically. Let's crack here to see what we want to discard. I mean, I guess I'm gonna discard Valakut, but now the Titan is gonna chomp attack, which is bad. We're hopefully gonna get to draw some cards though. Oh, hello. So we're gonna have to bring this up to 3 to blow up the Sword of Feast and Famine. Kills our own tracker, but kind of is what it is. 2, 3, 4. So we get to draw a card. Cryptic tap and draw. Let's do a Dryad. Dryad one time. Dryad one time. That is a Dryad. She is always healed. It is basically Blue in Titan Field, not on steroids, but on like slightly overrun steroids, because if it were on steroids, it would be just Amulet. No, so this is just Titan Stompy, which is a legacy deck. It's basically a legacy deck ported onto Modern. Shit. That's a good Jace. That's a good Jace. It's just this stupid sword, man. So I think I have to draw cards here instead of being able to bring up the Blast Zone, because I need to just draw lands, basically. So we're gonna take 6, opponent gains 6. The good thing is, like, if we find a fetch land and my opponent does not find an answer to the Dryad, that is not a path, because path doesn't do anything. So I guess Aether Gust. My opponent needs to find Gust. They need to find Gust kind of this turn, but if they Gust, that means that they don't Cryptic tap, so they actually take it anyway. We might be in almost okay shape here. It does depend on what their hand looks like. Lost to Arak after my opponent ulted the new Liliana, stole Titan from my bin and killed me. Nice. What is this? Draw 2. Okay, my opponent's definitely in desperation mode. So we pay for Pact 1. Land. Okay, so that means the Titan's gonna get to attack. Green, green, 1, and I guess 1. Valakut here? Question mark? Valakut here? Question mark again? If this dies, we win. So they gust the Dryad, we put it on top, now we draw a card of the clue, we recast the Dryad, we attack, we kill them. So this is what we call the lock. Oh, luck sack! I drew a Dryad. Such a luck sack. Okay, so Bog and Field of Ruin, I guess. I guess Misty's better. This is gonna kill here. This is gonna kill there. I guess I stacked my triggers wrong, but it doesn't really matter. My Rogue are non-Amulet Titan variants, just worse Amulet Titan if you know how to play Amulet Titan. That is a pretty fair assessment, if I'm being honest. I guess that we might as well deal 1 more point of damage. Your go, opponent. Your go. That was exciting. Field of Ruin, right in time. Right on time, Field. I don't even know how many more basics I have. 1 to 5. I have 2 more basics, so I guess we're good. Yeah. So I have 1 fetchable here, 1 fetchable here. So they need to field and then Cryptic Tap to not die. I would like to not play this Titan unless I have to. I think we might be able to win this one, chat. My opponent seems to be struggling, trying to find a way to survive. And it's not looking good for them. Okay. So we're gonna fetch and response. Bad luck at you. I knew that the chalice was doing work here. I knew that the chalice was doing work here. So we might draw into disputes. How much do I want to cycle? Because I think I want to cycle all of them, because I don't think I want to play this. So I think I'm just going to cycle all of my clues. And if we find a mystical dispute, then we're going to be golden. Udo. Moda's kind of laggy right now. T West. Okay. So this resolves, so we're gonna get another trigger. Chalice for 1. Down to 2. I mean, I kind of don't know how they pull ahead here, though. Seems pretty tough for them to put together. So Chalice resolves. So putting down to 2 cards in hand too. Blue, green, 1. Holding T-West in hand, of course, so we can transmute it for... We have one pact left, I think. Opponent packs it in. There we go. Sunhope is still a card that you can include in Titan. In some games, I'm going with friends and sometimes they would turn to kill. Yeah, Saraki, Kentucky. I'm sorry, like you're says the person with the unpronounceable Twitch handle that I'm having trouble with your Twitch handle. But so yes, 100%, definitely a very, very... Call me Dave. All right, Dave is a lot easier. I can do Dave. So yeah, so basically what you have is, do you want to be able to cast your spells more reliably, or do you want to have the out and the potential for a turn 2 cheese win? And personally, I put a really, really high premium on being able to cast my spells reliably and on time. So that's how I build my deck. Naturally, the mana base for Amulet is awful. Like, it's just horrendous. So basically being able to cut a card that only adds something in very specific matchups, which are the combo matchups, or your turn to kill, seems like pretty low cost, basically, right? Like, it's just a card that it does have some upside, 100%. It does have some upside, but the cost is kind of... It's definitely there. I think I'm gonna keep this, actually. It's kind of weird, but I think I like it. So it's a choice. It's a choice. Redundant chalice, probably fine. I don't want to talk about unpronounceable to Yeah, exactly, that's my point. Are they gonna go for Batterskull again? They go for Batterskull again. That's so weird to me. That is so weird. Well, I guess we're gonna have to dismember this. Fern, isn't that hard to pronounce? Another Stoneforge. F. That's really problematic. Maybe these will do something at some point. If they force here, or they counter this somehow, I think I just let it resolve. Probably gonna opt. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. And it's pretty likely that next turn I'm going to be playing Chalice for 2 because it answers Gust. Opponent hitting the line drops. Very bad news for us. Hey, Royal Egg, how's it going? Frankly, that's ridiculous. I mean, if we do find a land, we might be in okay shape. If we do find a Titan, I mean. If we do find a Titan, we might be in okay shape. Emphasis on might. Big emphasis on might. One problem about playing Chalice on 1 and 2 is the fact that now if they bounce my Chalice on 1, I actually cannot replay it. So that's pretty awkward. But I think it's okay. Shit. So I think I'm going to play this. And, well, we're just dead, right? Like, we're just dead to the sword. Like, we just have no answers to the sword in play, so we're actually just dead here. Sad face. Why is Moto so laggy today? Sure. Turn to explore, turn 3, Trini. Awkwardly enough, we have to lead on castle though. Maybe we got paired against Dredge. Please, please be Storm or something like that. Please be Storm. Oh, yes. I like what I'm seeing so far. Breeding pool, okay. So maybe Shadow. Unfortunately, we have to jam this Explore here, and if it gets stopped, it gets stopped. It's kind of whatever. Play TOS, say go. It is Shadow. The good thing is that they're never gonna see this one coming. There's no way they are ever gonna be seeing this one coming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sup. Play Valakut here. It means that if I draw a green source, we are not gonna be able to Titan next turn, but drawing an untapped green source is probably... It's kind of whatever, honestly, right? I can just Udo, and then Bog plus Forest. And like, what is my opponent supposed to do against that? How often has someone conceded with Trini on the stack? This is my first league with the deck, so... Abrupt Decay, okay. Two, three. This is Udo. Let's do this. And then we're gonna do this. Ah yes, the good old place your mana spell and Trinisphere deck. Okay, alright, chill out, okay? Chill out. It's just good deck building over here. Nothing broken from really gets printed in Syndicate Rising. Please just let me play that build before they ban it. Yeah, Cape. I'm kind of in the same camp that you are. That's Shadow. Okay. So if they counter the Pact, we can just Udo. And if they don't counter the Pact, we just Titan them. They didn't counter the Pact. Do you have main deck Mana Leak or something? I guess I've actually seen people playing main deck Mana Leak in Titan decks lately. So here's some zombies. And I hear that you like zombies, so here's more zombies for your zombies. Okay, Veils, we like. Tracker, we like. I don't think we like Bailoff. I don't think we like Gustos. Maybe we like Dismember. Spike played against a Shadow deck today. They play Mana Leak. Yeah, I've seen people doing that, which seems weird. Just do this. Bought my Yako set for 30 each, sold the whole set for 30 and more. Well, you definitely sold Akkas cheap, because they are still worth money. Like, there's still like 20 tickets in Magic Online. So if you did sell that low, then you definitely sold low. Oh no, Steve. Traverse for basic. Love to see it. Rub it in, I'm still hurt. Damn. Feels. Goifo. Okay. Man, things are looking really good here. So if they tap out, they lose. So they don't seem to have blue mana. No disco spell. Damn it. I mean, that's kind of annoying, but it's not even that annoying. Just auto them in a couple of turns. Good one for them to not know about. Definitely a good one for them to not know about. It's like a Ashiok? Wow. Let's see how savvy my opponent is. Island. Let's see how savvy they are. They should mill themselves. They mill themselves. Good job. Good job, OP. Good job. Follow cry. Mill themselves. Good. Good job. So we just have to draw a Primeval Titan. Even a Pact works. We can cast Simian Spirit Guide thanks to Valakut. Value. They just have second TBR. Honestly, they might have second TBR. Sure. Trying to grow the Goif. Sounds like second TBR. Yep. Okay. All right. That's fine. You never look. Oh, I always say that I should never look, and then I look anyway. Cavern on Snake Shaman, a classic. An absolute classic. Cavern on Snake Shaman. Just gonna have 6 here. What Teddy Grave? Probably gonna take the Summoner's Effect, I would assume. They can't take Steve's. Unless they have like Thoughtseize plus Surgical and they Surgical my Steve's. Which I guess would be pretty okay. Toman Primetime Modern Incident is actually fun. I feel ya, my friend. I feel ya. To be honest though, I've been having a lot of fun with Modern recently. I think there are a lot of decks that are fun. Jund is fun. Yeah, it is. It is definitely like... It has a type of fun, which is cool. So we're gonna name Shaman. I think I'm gonna be naming. We're gonna be playing Trinisphere next turn. I guess it depends on what I draw. It has to be Trinisphere though. Shadow. KCI was fun, LOL. Here's my Trinisphere. They can have Street Wraith into Stubby D, but... We see the Numbo here. We do see the Numbo. I still think it was correct to play the Trini. Was that even good? I think it's correct to do it because the Shadow is going to... like their deck thrives on being able to use their cards more efficiently than you do, right? And this effectively stops that. So I think it was correct to do. Blocks. They can't kill me here, right? So even here I can pact for something that's not a Titan too, if I want to. It can be a Tireless Tracker, it can be Udo. Unfortunate. I think I'm not gonna play this. And now we have to hang back on D. Yeah, Steve would have also been pretty solid there. So I think my opponent was correct to stubby D there. But I think they just have a Dismember here, and we're just dead. I guess even push does it, because they can just enable Revolt. Oh wow, I'm allowed to block. Sweet. Alright, so we have a lot of good top decks here. We have a lot of good draws. Land is just a good draw, because that's 2 4/4s. So yeah, you can see that this card is actually doing something, right? I don't think I can shock, so I guess... do I want the blue mana? It does cast Udo, so I guess I do want the blue mana. Cracking main phase because we have not found the land yet. There we go. Sweet. Trinisphere Pact Energy. Exactly. Attack here. We're gonna chomp with Sombo. Whoops. Zombie block. So they have another shadow, so they're probably gonna be playing that. And we have a bunch of draws that win the game. Like Blast Zone wins on the spot. Titan, of course, also wins on the spot. They have nothing that they can do to stop whatever it is that I'm doing. Dryad might also just win. So let's see what we find first. Veil. It's not, that one's not very good. Is there any difference between 3 and 5 life? I don't think they play bold. 1, 2. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna shock. So now we can Ghost Coder ourselves to create a zombie. Let's cycle this member into the sting. Hey Bart V, how's it going? You can cycle here. Still cannot find the red mana. Good stuff. Go score to myself. We have a snow forest. Now we have an actual forest. Block and block. Shocking immediately backfired. Yep. Feels bad, man. So now they are dead? Okay. Yep. Remember when somebody was doubting whether Trinisphere was good or not? My opponent has disconnected. Nice. It always feels good. It always feels good to get a tilt disconnect. Oh, that was you. Oh, that was you, Rev. Nice. So we have a bunch of mana and a Titan. This seems slightly better. Though not by much. Should I just bottom this? Could also bottom Teleria. Yeah. Starting on this because we might top deck exactly explore. Another shadow deck. Basic swamp. They targeted themselves, so they don't know about the prime time. That sounds like Grixis, I guess. Oh, hello. Well, I guess I'd rather play the Dryad, right? Rather play the Dryad, because if we draw any untapped land, the Dryad fixes my green mana, so I can castle. Cavern for Giant, always. Hopefully they have Gourmet. Ugh, damn it. Well, there goes my Titan. At least they can't Shadow here. I think we're going to be taking a turn off. My opponent says, bruh. My opponent said, bruh. Damn it! The combo rears its ugly face again. The only blue card in the main deck is just Udo, right? We do have some blue cards in the board, yeah. So I guess there's no need for us to transmute into Luria West, I guess is the only thing. But I'm trying to see what I should feel for. Let's draw a fetch land so I can cast my Udo here. Fetch land? Another Udo. Guess we get to do everything. And now we're gonna get to forest. Well, I guess we want to Udo now, so we have to get the island. Yeah. And Cling to Dust doesn't even stop this. Sure, let's put this into play actually. Yeah, the trick was to go ahead and make Simian Spirit Guide. Nice. 1 green, blue, blue. So they're probably gonna fetch plus push or something. We're actually not gonna play that because that represents a zombie if I find any other land. We're also chilling at 29 life right now. Good stuff. Cavern on 8 for Spirit Guide, yeah, or a Valakut. Valakut cast Simian Spirit Guide. Good deck building. Terminate my Udo. AP is lethal, yep. Synergy. Synergy! We have successfully achieved synergy, chat. Nice Snapcaster Mage. Hardcast Street Wraith. Alright. Any land that we don't have in play. Let's go. Damn it. Unblockable Street Wraith, yep. All the interactions are coming up, chat. All the interactions are coming up. Take 5. Do 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 do. Draw any land. Let's do zombies. That's 2 more zombies. Pass the turn. Is there a video with the Reclaim Your Amulet coming down the pipeline? Yes, it's gonna go live tonight. Cling my Udo. Steel Dobbs. D's plus draw. Though, to be fair, most of my draws are just very good right here, right? Thinking, what is this? Oh, it is. It is. Simflex. It is. Titan Stompy. Titan Stompy. Modern Powerhouse. I can't even say that with a straight face. Modern Powerhouse. This deck is clown shoes. I'm not denying that. I am not denying that. Where do I find this cyber guide? Yep. Coming soon. Cyber guide for the next modern. The next modern staple. This deck is lit. Honestly, it's been kind of cool. Oops. No. There we go. It's been actually kind of cool. We've been able to do some silly stuff. And everybody knows that I love silly stuff. Angler. Alright, I mean, this is kind of like the dream over there. So if I find an untapped land, I get to Dryad into Chalice for 1. It's kind of a no-brainer what to take here. It's performed pretty well and it's not even optimized yet. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it has to be Titan here, right? Snap resolved. Okay. No locks. Trinisphere. Terminate my Dryad. Okay. Play another Dryad. Pass the turn. Just gotta draw a Titan. I'm not using field because we can draw a Titan or tracker. Yo, Han, thank you so much for that subscription. Tier 1 sub for 15 months now. 15 months already. I always keep. Oh, thank you so much, Han. Appreciate it. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Fog. We did draw a fog. That's true. That's true. Oh no, my opponent drew a land. A block. I guess if they have TBR, we lose. Island. Yeah, we have enough green sources. Good draw. Good draw. So 1, 2, 3, field here. Nah. We can't this turn. Second Trini. So we're not gonna attack here because the Uro can just win. This also feeds the Uro. It's worse if we find exactly Tireless Tracker. Blue, green, blue, green. They could have Gust, I guess. May I ask why I have been seeing more Trinispheres out of Amulet Titan recently? Because people are wrong. This is not Amulet. This is certainly not Amulet, what you have in front of you right now. It's a whole different deck altogether. We can still draw a Titan here. Triad. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Chalice of the Void. So my opponent forgot about that one. All right, so we have one more turn to if we top deck a Titan here, or I guess if we top deck a Pact, we're still in fine shape, but easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're just gonna get double field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, double field. Yep. Giant. We have the Chalice, so we don't die to Lightning Bolt. And they could have K Command, I guess, but we just go down 1. I think we have found the Shadow Slayer. Chat. 100% win rate against Death Shadow. Easy. Can we get the 4-1 with the very first rough draft of Titan Stompy? You survived TBR that game as well? What do you mean safer? I think we were dead to TBR, right? TBR just gives trample? Or you mean after I resolved the Titan? After I resolved the Titan, it was just over, right? But before the Titan, we actually had some decisions and stuff. But I think even after all those zombies entered the battlefield, I could have put 4... No, we would have been fine. Yeah, because I put all 4 zombies in front of one of the anglers. I guess we can put 5 zombies in front of one, and then Titan plus another zombie in front of the other one. Yeah. That sounds right. Because we had 6 zombos. The king for 1,000 years. His hand is a little bit too slow on the draw. Turn 1 chalice on the draw. I'll keep this. I think we're gonna be bottoming this there, redundant chalice, because this can go fine. Like what's his name? Steve. Huh. Does this mean that I want to hold? Chalice is the play here. So the problem is if I chalice, I am time walking myself next turn. We didn't come here to not turn 1 chalice. Okay, okay. I'm starting to feel the peer pressure, chat. In before spell snare. I think this is just blade again. Yep. Remember when I said that we would be time walking ourselves? Damn it. It's fine, we're winning. If you say so, Safer. 3 fairy. Can bounce the chalice now if they want. They keep on plussing Baby Tef. Maybe this is just blue-white control. Shark Typhoon probably. Esper? Whoa. Thank you for the follow, Flatty Ice. Oh, sweet. Now we win. Colonnade? Poggers? I guess this is just the same, so I'm just going to get a breeding pool here. Then we're going to attack. Think Fairy? So this just casts Titan. So we're gonna do this right here. Fetch for an island. Activate castle. Gonna get second field and Field of Ruin? We could also just get Semi-Growth. Or Valakut. Cavern. The thing with getting Cavern is I don't know what I'm getting here. I could also get Blast Zone. I think I'm gonna get Field of Ruin. It answers Colonnade and it represents 2 more zombies. Because my opponent's gonna minus, bounce Chalice, and path the Titan here, right? Like that's gonna be step number 1. Bounce the Titan. Not so sure I like that play. Huh. They can't path because there's a Chalice. Yeah, if they're gonna brainstorm, they should have started here. Although I guess that they are minusing, so they're drawing a card there. So maybe that's why they did that first. Well, that's fucking interesting. I think first order of business is going to combat. Jace, 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 the fairy. They can Terminus. If they Terminus, I resolve the Titan. So, whatever. Like, I don't care. We moved past locks, so it cannot be... What's his name? They're using Cast Down to destroy my... Dude. That's what we in the business call a good exchange. How about this one? Like this one? That one resolved, okay. We can Chalice for 2? What does that do? Worse Doomblade. I think I like making more Sambos, so I'm just gonna pass. Also, I think that I would probably be playing a second Chalice on 1 before I play Chalice on 2, unless I'm mistaken. Which I could be mistaken. 3 mana. Is this like a Kaya's Guile or something? Or Esper Charm? Esper Charm would be kind of sick. Okay. Just an irrelevant Kaya's Guile. Cast down in this economy. Honestly, cast down in any economy. What is this? 5 mana, Big Tef. Okay. So we're gonna wait for them to untap, because they might make a mistake and they might actually untap the colony. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Sweet. So now we can do this now. Big mistake to untap the colony there. They should untap kind of like literally any other land. Kind of a pretty big mistake there. Alright, first order of business. All creatures attack the hero of Dominaria. How do we feel about Chalice for 3? It kind of locks a lot of my plays. I think I like it. Could see it. It actually locks. It locks all of the plays that my opponent can do that actually matter, and they are already losing to the zombies on board. So the thing is, the Chalice for 2 doesn't stop anything. This stops Archmage's Charm. It stops future Planeswalkers. It stops Kaya's Guiles and stuff. They are already losing to my board, and this actually forces the issue. Yeah, like this is fine. They might not care too much about the Chalice on 2. That's kind of my point. They might care not too much about the Chalice on 2, but they do care a lot about the Chalice on 3. So now we're like super ahead on board. We have lock pieces to my opponent's nothing, and they can't really tap out because we just tighten them and we just win. So I think we are in okay shape. I guess they can Wrath on end step. Snapcaster Mage for what? Guile? This is just not very good. This just doesn't do anything. Are they gonna do like make me sack again? And make another 1/1? Whatever. We are also ahead on time. They gained 4. Like, if we just continue hitting land drops, we're just going to naturally win this game. Or we can just draw this and just really win this game. Yep, that sounds all right. All right, disputes, veils, tracker, and that's it. We're gonna shape some simians. Maybe we just cut the Trinispheres on the draw. I still like the chalices, but maybe we just cut these on the draw and we bring them back in on the play. Do we care for Obstinate Baloth? I don't think so. Do we care for Ashiok? I don't think so either. When Ashiok just to piece them off, nah. I mean, we have a Cavern and we have a Chalice, so don't see why would anybody not keep this beautiful hand. 2 questions, says Spam Bloodmoon. Ask away. My opponent says lol. No lands. I'm gonna give them a sad face. Alright. Alright. Very, very first league, and we're ready to get a 4-1. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so what did we learn about this very first league? We learned that we did want a second Simic Growth Chamber, so we can actually chain Titans. And we also learned that we wanted Sage in the board. I feel like there was something else that we mentioned. Did you find this list or make it yourself? I made it myself. And why does this make me feel things? Because this list is just sexy. Right? It's sexy. Luai have some decision trees, not as hard as Storm or SMTH, which I don't know what that is. Or something, okay. It's just Streth, answer canceling out until control wins or loses. Yep, that's exactly what just happened. Makes you feel things you were a dirty Tron player. Oof. Wow. Wow. Let's not call names, okay? Tron player. That's like the ultimate insult. Trunker main deck sounds weird. No, it's a two-door target. Like we just saw, like when there's a Trinisphere in play, this is just like something that we can pact for if we need to get a little bit of value. So I think it kind of makes sense. It could be a third copy of Udo. Could be a third copy of Udo. Damn it, I forgot. I feel like there was something that I kind of wanted to make a mental note of, and then I just forgot. Answer to artifacts. Our only loss was to SharkBlade. I know you don't like Crassus, but it's a good spot for it. I don't think Crassus does anything. Pact, well, we have a Trinisphere in place. Yeah, but usually, like, even in those spots that we found ourselves in, it's just like, it just doesn't matter, right? Like, because we have like 8 mana or 9 mana. So you can just pack and play your Titan on the same turn. It's fine. If it can bring balls to the cold murder side of a Tron player, oh yeah. It is a nice deck. I mean, that was fun. I had fun playing it, like that very first league. I think it makes sense. Boy, would I kill for an Elvish Spirit Guide, right? Elvish Spirit Guide would be so much better than Simeon in this deck. So is this what we're considering? Neobrand would kill for Elvish Spirit Guide. Merfolk Spirit Guide would be even better in Neobrand. How does it feel without access to Hasty Titan? You just don't care about Hasty Titans. Like, that's not... We are Chalice of the Trinisphere deck. We don't care about the combo potential or whatever. It just doesn't matter. We just care about locking them out. Do we just not need Baloth? Is that really a thing? No. Just got Dismember? Whoops. Last time I was here, Charles Pastine was a legacy. Yeah, that's exactly the inspiration. That is exactly how this deck came to being a deck. It's because of this list. In fact, I was considering ramming up Excavator, but the fact that we don't really have access to Wasteland seems kind of like meh. But it is. I mean, it is something that we might want to have access to. I feel like if we do play ramming up, then we should cut Ashiok, however. Or Damping Sphere. Because like ramming up would be good against the big mana decks and stuff. I am kind of afraid of Amulet. Like, without an Ashiok, Damping Sphere stuff, our deck kind of sucks against Amulet. Like, real bad. We somehow did beat Tron, however. One ramming up, one assistant for the GQ coming. Nah, that's too cute. We have Dryad, which is kind of the same thing. What is the Baloth for? Aggro decks. Burn, Prowess, etc, etc. Maybe it's just bad. Maybe it's just bad Loth. And I guess with Grixis, maybe this can go down as well. Grixis seems like a sweet idea. I mean, I'm down to give it a shot. It sounds worse than, like, it's probably not something that we're going to be packing for, right? It's something that we are going to naturally draw. Because if we are ever in a situation where we can pack for a big Grixis, like, we're probably just going to be better off just packing for a Titan. Alright, this seems like something that we can just take for a spin right here. Sweet. All right, so we're going to try out another league with these changes. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. All right, take care.